Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha.
Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha.
Namaste Ishaan.
Namaste Kuldeep Mammu.
So, last week Bhagavan said, Brahmarpanam Brahmahavihi
Brahmagnau Brahmanahutam.
Brahmaiva tena gantavyam.
Brahma karma samadhina.
A yogi sees Brahman
In everything.
everything, everywhere, right?
Yes, Mammu.
In all actions, all the time. Sarvam Brahmamayam for him. But is this easy for everyone? Maybe for some time we try to think through our mind that everything is Brahman. Through our mind, okay. We are using mind. But is it becoming our experience constantly? Actually, no worries. Bhagavan is going to give us simple methods too. By doing all this, we too can reach the highest. Bhagavan is compassionate, no? Let us see how Bhagavan is going to guide us in the next shlokas. So, chanting, 4th chapter, 25th shloka. You are ready?
Yes, Mammu.
Daivameva pare yajñam
Daivameva pare yajñam.
yoginah paryupasate
Yoginah paryupasate.
Brahmagnava pare yajñam
Brahmagnava pare yajñam.
yajñenaivopajuhvati.
Yajñenaivopajuhvati.
Once again. Daivameva pare yajñam
Daivameva pare yajñam.
yoginah paryupasate
Yoginah paryupasate.
Brahmagnava pare yajñam
Brahmagnava pare yajñam.
yajñenaivopajuhvati.
Yajñenaivopajuhvati.
Padachedah Daivam eva apare yajñam yoginah paryupasate Brahma agnau apare yajñam yajñena eva upajuhvati. You are ready for chanting together?
Yes, Mammu.
Daivameva pare yajñam yoginah paryupasate Brahmagnava pare yajñam yajñenaivopajuhvati. Let us go through the meanings now. Daivameva pare yajñam
Yoginah paryupasate.
Brahmagnava pare yajñam
Yajñenaivopajuhvati.
apare yoginah. Some yogis Daivam eva yajñam paryupasate perform sacrifice to Devas alone. Dēva-yajña. Okay. Dēva-yajña. Apare Brahmagnau yajñena eva yajñam upajuhvati. While others offer the self as sacrifice by the self in the fire of Brahman. See, यज्ञ के द्वारा यज्ञ को हवन करते हैं. This Mamu will explain this, okay?
Yes, okay, Mammu.
So now we are getting into spiritual tidbits, and let us see what Bhagavan is saying in these 2 lines. So in this shloka, Bhagavan speaks about 2 types of yajñas. Let us go through the first one, which is mentioned in the first line of this shloka. Apare yoginah daivameva yajñam paryupasate. Some yogis perform sacrifice to Devas alone. Dēva-yajña. See here, it is apare yoginah. Some yogis. Why is this apare used here? Some yogis. See, in your school you have first standard, second standard, third standard, then ninth standard, 10th standard and all that, right? Various classes are there.
Yes, Mamu.
You are studying in first standard, I guess.
Third.
You are studying in third standard, right? Okay. Now, just imagine, suddenly if they put you in ninth standard, will you be able to cope up with subjects there? No, right? It would be difficult for you, right?
Yes, Mamu.
Just like this. This is a normal example, okay? Just like this, in spiritual journey, each of these sadhakas are in different standards. According to their level of maturity, they do sadhanas. When we say Atman, when we say Brahman, okay, it is not that easy to understand for many of us. Brahman is Nirakara, formless, right? Unless you experience that, it is difficult for you to comprehend. So, Bhagavan is saying, some yogis perform yajna to Devas. Now, when we say Devas, it is easy for us to understand, right? We give them a form first. We give them a form. Devas are with form. You read about them. No, you read about them in books. You pray to them, seeing them in your puja room, right? You chant their namas, Vishnu Sahasranama and all that. No, you do Naivedyam for them, right? You do Ganapati Homam, you do Shiva Puja, you do Bhagavati Puja, Vishnu Puja, all these things. You do Abhishekam, etc., etc. This puja or this yajna is comparatively easy, right?
Yes, Mamu.
Easy for us. This is known as Dēva yajna. Here, I and Bhagavan are two separate things, right?
Yes, Mamu.
Two separate things. Me, Dēva on the other side. I am worshipping Dēva in any form as I wish. We offer everything we do to our Ishta Devata. You have Ishta Devata, right? Who is your Ishta Devata? Hannu. Hanuman Swami. Thus, this process becomes a yajna. Dēva yajna. See, those days, the yajnas were done to Indra Deva, Varuna Deva, Agni Deva and all that. Then it became worship to deities like Bhagavan Shiva, Bhagavan Vishnu, Devi Bhagavati and all. This is very common nowadays. This is what we all do, right?
Yes, Mamu.
Generally, this type of yajna is done for specific results. Okay. The expectation of reward is always there. You do puja for some desire, no? I need more marks. Some people, they wish for car. Some desire is there. But this Dēva yajna, if you do it in a proper way, it purifies our mind and helps us to get into the next stage of our spiritual journey. So, this is Dēva yajna. Okay. Now, in the second line of this shloka, Bhagavan says, apare, some, others, Brahma agnau yajnena eva yajnam upajuhvati. While others offer the self as sacrifice by the self in the fire of Brahman. Here, you offer yajna in the fire of Brahman. Okay. Where is this fire of Brahman situated? In the heart of every being. In the heart of every being. In your heart. In my heart. In the heart of every being. Okay. Yogis know that Bhagavan, the Supreme, is residing inside them as the self. Okay. They are aware of the fire inside. They do inner worship, not the outer worship. See, what are you offering here? Yajnena eva yajñam upajuhvati. Yajna ke dwara yajna ko havan karte hai. See, now you should understand what yajna is here. Yajna here means the self. That's what Adi Shankaracharya says in his Gita Bhashya. Yajñam upajuhvati. That is, Atmanam samarpayanti. Offer the self as sacrifice. See, yajnena eva yajñam upajuhvati. Atmana eva atmanam juhvati. Offering the self as sacrifice by the self in the fire of Brahman. In Tamil we can say, Tannaye tan homam pandran. Tannaye tan homam pandran. Where? In the fire of Brahman. Right? Brahmagnau. See, here the sadhaka tries to realize the formless Brahman. Okay. It is not difficult. Okay. Just try to understand this. Very easy only. To understand with buddhi, it is easy. To become experienced, it is, you have to get Bhagavan's anugraha. Okay. So sadhaka tries to realize the formless Brahman. This he does through Atma Vichara, self-inquiry. Manana, that is contemplating the truth. Then Nididhyasana, repeated meditation. This is how he tries to realize the formless Brahman, Bhagavan. You know, the speciality of this yajna is, you don't need any extra instrument in this process. You don't need any homa karandi, havan spoon and all that we mentioned, no? For this yajna, you don't need all that. No need of any upadhi in this process. See, in Lalita Sahasranama, we have a nama, mother's nama, Nirupadhi. That is, she is free from any upadhis. No instrument, extra instrument needed. Okay. So, offering the self by the self in the fire of Brahman. This is Jnāna-yajña indeed. Jnāna-yajña. See, by this yajña, you know by experience that the individual soul is identical with Brahman. You realize the oneness with Paramatma. Here you know what happens? The sadhakatva in that sadhaka is gone through this process. Have you heard? Aham Brahmasmi. This is what you realize then. Ultimate level this is in the spiritual journey. See, two lines in this shloka, two extremes, right? One is Dēva and second one is Jñāna-yajña. One is a starting platform for a beginner in the spiritual journey. Dēva, right? The second line says the highest in the spiritual journey. It is superior to all other sacrifices. Now you tell me what you understood, and if you have some example also, you can tell all the audience.
Mamu, this Jnāna-yajña is and all for very big jnanis like Swami Vivekananda and all.
Very great jnanis, right?
Yes, Mamu.
Not big jnanis. Okay, got it. Yes.
And this Dēva-yajña is for normal people who are trying to attain the Bhagavan, attain the self.
Attain the self, right? Attain Bhagavan. Through that Dēva-yajña, they do it, right?
Yes, Mamu. Mamu, you said if I am in 3rd standard, if somebody puts you in 9th standard, you will not be able to
understand the stuff, right?
Yes, Mamu. The same thing happened with Ashwathama.
Oh, Ashwathama. What is that?
When the 105 Kuru princess and Ashwathama were learning
105, okay.
With Drona, one day when they just started learning, one day Ashwathama asked Dronacharya, Father, I want to learn the Brahmastra.
Okay.
So, Dronacharya said, Son, nobody starts in level 5. Everybody starts in level 1 only.
Oh, okay.
Like that only, this Dēva-yajña, Jñāna-yajña.
Very good.
Everybody starts in Dēva-yajña only.
Okay.
Then only they reach the Jñāna-yajña.
Very good. So that means Bhagavan is very compassionate. He is showing us various methods, right?
Yes, Mamu.
Various yajñas. So you can start with Dēva yajña. Then with his anugraha you can do, you can attain do yajña. What yajña? Jñāna-yajña also. Very beautiful, very beautiful. You have understood it. See, now you have understood with intellect. You have nalla buddhi irukku. You have good buddhi. Your intellect is sharp. Now when the time comes, Bhagavan will make you experience this. Okay. Now actually in Jñāna-yajña, what do you experience? Do you remember one shloka? Yastvatmarati syat. You can connect it. What do you experience? Atmarati. Atma triptaha. Atma triptascha manavaha. Atmanyevacha santushtaha. Right?
Yes, Mamu.
Yeah, he rejoices. That karma yogi rejoices in the self, who is satisfied with the self, who is content in the self alone. That jnani, that sthiti. We'll stop now. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha.
Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha.
Pray for the highest. That's why we are here. Taken this human form. Not for the mundane things. You can do mundane things, but still, the original aim is
Bhagavan.
Bhagavan.